All right. So everyone, today we're going to push your pre-writing thinking just a little bit further. By the end of class today, you should have a more specific and intelligent sounding theme. So we basically want to take your starting theme and make it sound really smart like an 8th grader wrote it. So you'll do this by using a close reading or critical reading strategy. I'll model the process and then you will do it during your work time today. So here's my pre-writing from yesterday. I'm writing about a theme I saw about jealousy can make you mean. So one theme emerging in the text is that jealousy can make you mean. The kids are jealous of Margot for remembering the sun. They had only been 2 years old when last the sun came out and had long since forgotten the color and the heat of it and the way it really was. But Margot remembered. For that reason, they keep her away from the sun when it shines on this one day. So jealousy hurts Margot, the victim. However, it also hurts the children who are acting jealous too. They feel badly at the end of the story. They are not proud of themselves. So this is significant because it shows that jealousy can be harmful to everyone. So let's pause here for a question. I'm wondering if you are starting to see my theme, jealousy can make you mean, evolve into something smarter and more specific. Yeah, so we start with jealousy can make you mean. But then throughout some writing, using some of those thought prompts that I showed you yesterday, we see that jealousy can hurt people. But we're not starting to see why jealousy can hurt people. So let's do some close reading or critical reading to find out. So I have 3 steps that I'd like you to follow for critical reading or close reading. First, you're going to reread with your theme in mind. So go back to All Summer in a Day. Read it again. When you do that, you're going to pay attention for sections that really tell us something about what Bradbury wants us to learn about jealousy. When you do that, you should annotate, mark those passages so you can find them again easily, because you're going to reread them one more time. Once you found them, like I said, you'll reread them. This time, you're going to pay close attention to Bradbury's word choice, tone, and any literary devices he might use. So those are your similes, your metaphors, personification, hyperbole, anything that stands out. All right, let's pause for just 1 second so that you can find a passage that tells us a little something more about jealousy and it hurting people. This is one section that shows us something about jealousy. It's possible that you have identified another section, which is really great, but we're going to focus on this one. The biggest crime of all was that she had come here only 5 years ago from Earth, and she remembered the sun and the way the sun and the sky was when she was 4 in Ohio. And they had been on Venus all their lives, and they had been only 2 years old when last the sun came out, and had long since forgotten the color and heat of it and the way it really was. But Margot remembered. Let's pause here for a question. I hope all of you identified crime as the word that Bradbury uses to tell us something more about jealousy. Really, what he's doing here is making us look at Margot as if she is a criminal. So, we see that the word choice, like I said, shows us more than just jealousy can hurt people. It's that she is portrayed as a bad person. So let's use the thought prompts again to really push our thinking further, really build on that. So to find those thought prompts, you can look back into session 1, or you can skip ahead in session 2 to slide 14. I'm going to use consequently. Consequently, their jealousy is so big and so painful that they can't see that Margot is just a kid like them, but has simply lived on Earth longer. This is significant because their jealousy makes it so they can't see anything but their own hurt. Maybe that is something the text is trying to teach us too, that jealousy makes you blind to other people. Or maybe it's that jealousy makes you selfish. So it sounds like I've evolved my theme a third time. So let's look at how we did that. So we started with jealousy can make you mean. Sounds like a second grader wrote it. No special language, no colorful words. Then we went to jealousy can hurt people, which is true, getting a little better. We're about a 5th grade level there. And then we finally got to jealousy can make people selfish and blind to other people. That sounding like an 8th grader wrote it, maybe even a freshman. All right, so what you're going to do today is make your theme go through this process. You're going to close read some sections of your text, and you're going to make it sound more intelligent and really more specific. So please return to Schoology to complete session 2.